Hello, subscribers, returning viewers, and new subscribers and new viewers. Thank you for coming along my musical journey with me. It is Sunday. It is the start of our three videos. We do video today. What have I been listening to? You'll find out all the music that I've been listening to throughout the week. And then on Monday we'll do a video on Elvis. On Tuesday we'll do a video on the Beatles. And then during the week we do shorts, and you'll find out what the song of the day is on the shorts. And thank you for all the views on the Let It Be box set. Really appreciate all the comments, over 300 views, so thank you ever so much for those. It would really help if you would subscribe. That would help YouTube find the correct audience for my videos, and I would really appreciate that. So up next we'll start off with what I've been listening to, and it's Elvis. It's Elvis Has Been Back on vinyl, and this has it says it has the fake stereo effect on it, but it doesn't. I listened to it, and it's pure mono, and it's absolutely wonderful to hear. And this is a copy that you can get in record stores, independent ones, and buy it for about £3, maybe £5. Don't pay any more for it. And but when you're buying these, will say that it has the orthophonic stereo effect on it. It will have it on it, and then it won't have it on it. So it's kind of a potluck really when you're buying these. So that's the vinyl version of this that I've been listening to. I've also been listening to it on a CD. This is a wonderful version of it. There's no stereo effect on it, and has all the bonus songs on it as well. And I highly recommend this CD version of Elvis Is Back. Up next we have which is I'm going to put on the album of the week is Let It Be. And I have the box set, and the box set is absolutely wonderful. You have all the sessions, you have the Glyn Johns version of the album, you have a 12-inch as well. I wish they put how would I say, a sleeve on the 12-inch. You know, you're paying that amount of money for it. The record deserves a sleeve. And I also listened to Let It Be Naked, which I'll show in a sec. And this is a Portuguese copy of Let It Be. And I love this album. And I actually prefer Let It Be Naked. And this kind of has, this is Let It Be without all the Phil Spector stuff and all the studio banter. And this goes very well with Rubber Soul, Revolver, then put on this one, and you'll have a good hour and a half worth of the Beatles with those three albums. And this is actually cheap as chips on eBay to buy on CD, but for some reason it goes for silly money on vinyl. So get it on CD. It's very good, well worth getting. Up next is my favorite Yes album, Tales from Topographic Oceans. And yet it is the vinyl looks very tatty, but that's my thing this year is I'll be collecting the Yes albums, and they're all going to be tatty, and except for the vinyl, of course, and the vinyl is in wonderful condition. That's kind of what a thing that I'm after finding so far. The tatty covers and perfect vinyl inside, and original pressings too. And I picked this up for a fiver in Bridgewater. So it pays to kind of rummage around old record shops that are still going strong, and not to be worried too much about the overpriced 180 grams vinyl in places like HMV or WH Smiths. And I kind of, I have bought those albums, but they're being overpriced at the moment, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Up next is my on vinyl is my favorite Black Sabbath album, Sabotage, and we're kind of wondering, will the last gig happen? I think they should bring back Tony Martin and kind of do a kind of a Black Sabbath version of The Last Waltz, and that's what I think they should do. CD wise, I've been listening to Sabotage on CD as well. That's the AliExpress version. I'm not afraid to say I have the AliExpress box sets, and most of them are wonderful. And I call them the unofficial budget album company, because you know, you can get these albums and then you can go out and you can buy the second-hand ones, and you know, you're good. And you can listen to them on the streaming as well. I've been listening to Bob Dylan on the mono, and I have the official mono box set, which is at a very, very decent price, which is how a box set should be. And I have this on the 360 degrees 360 degrees surround sound on the Columbia as well. And I actually didn't open that CD. Excuse me, I didn't open that CD, but I have been, mainly because I've been listening to the mono one. And it's a fine album, and it's from the 60s. And if you've not heard it, check it out on whatever streaming service you're signed up to, and check it out. It's well worth a listen. Up next we have excuse me, we have Led Zeppelin 2. I know the movie is out, and my friend Pat is after going and seeing it. I haven't seen it yet, so we'll just probably wait and see. This is an excellent album. I was kind of listening to this on the headphones when I travelled out on to Burnham-on-Sea and Bridgewater, and I have those kind of ear ones that you put in the ear. And what I find about those headphones is they don't settle in right, and you kind of only kind of half hear things. So I kind of put this on the bigger headphones, and what a treat. Absolutely fantastic to listen to. And if you've not listened to this album, this is definitely 100% album. So go and get a copy. I got this in a Oxfam 250 or something like that. Worth every penny. So well worth every penny. Up next is Deep Purple, Machine Head. I listened to that on the headphones as well on the bus journey, and it's just absolutely a fantastic album. Kind of I think it's 9 songs or something on it, and it's just Smoke on the Water is on this one, and well worth your time, and well worth getting your hands on as well. And this is a box set edition, another AliExpress, and there's good sound quality on it, and that's what you're after. So Deep Purple, Machine Head, another 100%. So you kind of have Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, and Led Zeppelin. So they're kind of the 3 heavyweights of heavy metal or hard rock. Kind of more hard rock than heavy metal. Then our overlaps of both genres. Then we have Pink Floyd, Not Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here. I bought this for £1 in a charity shop, and I also bought another edition of this for £1. And this is the 2016 mix, and it's not like the Discovery box set that I have, where the kind of covers are a little bit loose. But I haven't listened to this yet, so I bought this, and I bought Eric Clapton Unplugged for £1 each. So 2 kind of classic albums, but I haven't listened to them yet. This one is fantastic. I did listen to it more so on the vinyl. Hold on, get it out. There's the vinyl. I did an unboxing video for it, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's on the 180 grams, and it's a short album, but it leaves you kind of wanting more, and you kind of realize then when you're listening to it live, it sounds absolutely perfect. Even with David Gilmour's Pink Floyd, this sounds absolutely perfect when it's played live on albums like let me get it out for you. Hold on. This one, listening to this on this is just brilliant. You know, it's really this kind of literally shines on. So I highly recommend that, and I highly recommend this. That's a bonus. So that's kind of setting the mood for this one. So I might put that on the disc next week. Then we have Change Tone. We have UB40. I picked this one up. It was £4, and it is a little bit prickly, but all in the right places, all between the tracks. You go from one track to the other, you hear the crickle, and then it's perfect after that. And in a way, that kind of adds a little bit of character. I remember seeing this band in Waterford, where I grew up, and my neighbours in where I grew up came from Birmingham, and they were neighbours of UB40, and I remember she got a free ticket to go and see them. So they put on an absolutely great show. They played in the Butlands Community Centre. Yeah, it was the community centre that they played in. It wasn't a theatre or anything like that. And they put on a very, very good show. So kind of delighted that I saw UB40 in my hometown. U2 played in my hometown as well, but I didn't see them. So, but I did see UB40. And it's a good album. I'm not overly familiar with their stuff, but it was an original album in fairly decent nick, and I kind of liked the cover anyway, so I put that one on. I bought that, and I bought this at the same time, The Police, Zenyatta Mondatta. I do have it on the box set and on CD. I thought the CD sounded a little bit better. This is an original pressing, and perfect condition. I thought the CD sounded better. So nothing wrong with this, but and maybe I'm just used to listening to it on CD more so. So but yeah, this is another 100% album. 10 out of 10 for that one, and of course 100% for that one as well. But yeah, if you've not heard this album, please do. It's good fun, and you'll be glad you listen to it. Up next on the CDs, we have Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind, and I love this album. It's really, really good. What songs are on it? Aces High, I think, are on this one. No, it's not. I can't actually. No, Where Eagles Dare is on it. That's what's on it, and I can't actually read the writing, but I'm sorry about that. But it's my dyslexia, so I literally can't read it, and yeah, it's sort of Money Spider typos. But the Trooper is on this one. Now I can see the thing, and where Eagles Dare. They're the songs that are on it, and I highly recommend this one. This is 100% recommendation, and I listened to it on the headphones, and it just sounds absolutely fantastic. So kind of going back over the Iron Maiden albums again, and sure, why not? Up next after that is Judas Priest, Angel of Retribution, and I listened to Turbo Lover last week, and I put on this one, and such a difference between this album and Turbo Lover. I believe Rob Halford kind of was not in Iron Maiden. He was not in Judas Priest for a while, and this is his reunion album, and this is absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend this album, and his vocal range is just absolutely up to his crazy wild best as usual. So again, so different from Turbo Lover. And this is definitely 100%. Up next, I've been starting on my AC/DC journey, so I listened to this one a few times, Power Range, and it's just absolutely fantastic. In a weird way, AC/DC kind of remind me of the Beatles. They're kind of rhythm based, but have a totally different take on how to do rhythm, and I'm just totally enjoying the kind of build up of the power rhythm on this, and kind of getting in touch with my inner Beavis and Butthead. So that's AC/DC. I have two more albums to get by AC/DC, and they're coming in the post, and I'll have all 16 studio albums, plus I'll have two live ones and two compilations as well. So I got them fairly quick, and we'll be doing when we finish the Judas Priest box set, which will be in 2 weeks. We'll be doing the Sunday collection, and we'll be starting off with AC/DC. Up next, we're almost there, is The Works, Queen. This is the first album I ever bought by Queen. Or I didn't buy it. A neighbour gave them to me. The neighbours from Birmingham, and just played that when I got it. It's kind of one of the first albums I listened to outside of listening to Elvis and country music, and this is just a fantastic album. If you've not heard it, check it out on the streaming service. And I got it in a charity shop, about £1 or something like that, and highly recommend it. Not the remastered version, so I will, if I do see a remastered version of this, I will definitely pick it up. Up next is the last CD, and it's Metallica and Load. I played it for the first time this morning after the Judas Priest album, and what an album. So I highly recommend it. I give it a 10 out of 10. It's my first listen. So but you know, not a bad album whatsoever, and it's a classic, and I'll be definitely replaying it and reloading it to pawn, and I do recommend it. And again, if you have a streaming service and you don't have any of these albums on physical media, check it out on the streaming services, and as you go record hunting, you know, keep an eye out for them, because you won't pay any more for £1 or £2.50. It'd be the most that you'd pay for any of the albums. This last one is Sky 4. Got it for £1. It's an okay album. Not as good as their first two albums. I have gotten it's in perfect condition actually. The first side, again, it's my first listen to this one. I did have it over in Ireland, but I didn't play it that often. And I like the first side much better than the second side. And the last track, Skylark, I think is the name of it. It's kind of a little bit of a downer, really. And that kind of, but again, it's my first play, it's my first reaction to it. So I may change my mind over time as I get to give it more plays and warm to it a little bit more. I probably will get the Sky box set. I think they're on Cherry Red record labels, and they have all their 9 albums plus another live album that I don't think is on vinyl, but I'm not sure about that. You can correct me in the comments below. That's it. That's what I've been listening to all week, and we'll start the cycle again all tonight. What I be listening to tonight, I don't know, but you'll find that out next week. Again, thank you for coming along my musical journey with me. If you stuck out to the end of this video, I thank you ever so much. You've been an absolutely fantastic audience. Don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to get up to 2,000 subscribers. That will really help YouTube find the correct audience for these videos that I do. And we will look forward to talking to you again in the next video.